Once upon a time goes a legend among the Nani tribe in what is now Russia. There lived the Beldi clan, which was always involved in war. They were either attacking or defending and loved to fight so much that they felt lost if they were not in battle. Years after years, more and more men died, and little else was accomplished. Now, one fine day, good luck smiled upon the Beldis when some twins named Chubbak and Yudoga were born. Not only was this a good woman, but these boys were indeed special. By the time they could speak, they were so wise that the men and women of the clan often came to them for advice. One day, when the twins were a young man, and Beldi hunters returned with the news that a weasel had been stolen from his traps by the Zakuli clan. The Beldi chief yelled, "This is beyond reason and a grand insult. We must go to war." All the Beldi males rushed off eagerly to find their weapons. When the women complained, the men replied, "We are men, and men must fight." Meanwhile, the women begged twins, Yudoga and Chubak, tell the men to stay home. No more fighting and killing. Chubak and Yugoda told women, "We will see what we can do." Soon the men came to the twins for counsel, and Chubak picked up a warrior's bow and bellowed, "How can this avenged? If the thief had taken a sable which has some value, we might forgive him. But a whistle skin? Worthless. They have taken this pelt to shame us. If they don't consider us men, we are good as dead. The Jaksuli have killed us." Yugoda picked up and a swear and chimed in, "The Jakulsi have killed us, so all their men must die. That to Jakulis." "Kill Jakulis," cried the men. "Kill the Jakulis." "But wait," said Yugoda. "The Jakulis are so evil. The place where they live is evil too. We must not let this evil touch us. We must take a vow not to eat any food from their land or drink a single drop of their water. We take vow. Kill the Jaksulis." The men yelled. The women were miserable, but they prepared dried fish, cured meat, and daylily roots to send with their husbands and sons. The next morning, the men loaded themselves up with as much food and water as they could handle. Then, with the twins, they walked toward the Jaksuli village. It was a slow and painful journey with all they had to carry. So, the more they walked, the angrier they became to Jaksulis. Not only did they have to fight, but the Jaksulis made them carry all these heavy supplies. At last, they saw some Jaksuli women gathering grain. Chubbak called, "Women, be warned. We are coming to your village to kill your peoples." The women ran off to warn their tribe. "Why tell them we are coming?" said the Beldis. "Those women will go to the village long before we can with all these supplies. The men will hide and we will have to wait them out." "Why worry?" twins replied. "We are Beldis." The Beldis reached the village and the Jaksulis were hiding inside their lodge. They did not want to fight and prayed the Beldis would go home, knowing that the men who need to hunt. Eventually, the Beldis hid in the tall grass around the village. The next morning, the Jaksuli men did not come out, but the women waded through the grass to hit the Beldi men with their big sticks. Go home, they screamed, go home. Be brave, cried Yugoda. Remember, you must have hit a woman. Chubbak called, we are men. How could a mere woman hurt us? Each day they wait for Jaksuli men and daily the women beat them. Then their food ran out. When the men complained, Chubbak reminded them, remember, we will take no food from this evil place. Then their water ran out. Remember, said Yugoda, not a drop of water from this hell. We have almost won. And they wait and were bitten a bit longer. What kind of war is this? Said the chief. We are so weak that we cannot fight. We are men. And what of our own honor? Said Chubbak. So they waited a bit more. At last an old Jaksuli was sent out with a stick carved with a human face to plead with the Beldi chief. Talk will never restore our honor, said Yugoda. You must pay fine. Yes, Chubbak said. Bring us a great gift. The Jaksuli man, worried, asked, for what are you asking? Yugoda said, you must gift us immediately with a weasel skin and a kerchief to wipe away our shame. Both sides were amazed and confused. The Jaksuli man hobbled home in joy to retrieve a whistle skin and cloth. The Beldi chief was furious. What? A whistle skin? That is a great gift. We starved and suffered for a hide and a bit of fabric. The whistle skin sent us to war, said Chubbak. Why shouldn't it send us home clean? When Beldis returned home, the men told their women about the terrible war, the worst of all times. They ate and drank for 3 days straight and vowed never go to war again. So the story ends here. Okay, bye bye. Take care. Thank you.